Hello everyone. Welcome to Tunnel Vision 9. Today we are playing Assetto Corsa. Um, we are practicing turns on this particular map, which is the I have just the vanilla game is not modded. So I'm practicing on the Valuga Valiuga classic map. Um, and I am driving a Lamborghini Siesto Elemento. Um, and we are going to try and figure out for each turn, starting from the first turn we come across. So the first turn we come across is the first turn we're going to focus on. All of the turns are secondary. You can take notes while we're going. So this is what I will do. Let me go ahead and get it started. So I'll take what I call a cold lap, which is basically um I will take I'll go slowly around the course one or two times, getting a feel for the course. I've been playing this course for quite a while, so I've done a few cold laps on here um, already. Um, I've been playing a little bit today. Um, uh, so without further ado, let me first go ahead and advertise my live stream. Um, fact that I am live. Um, Share, copy link. I'm on my other screen right now. Hey Nerve,
Yeah, bud.
you mind if I advertise the fact that I'm live in general, or is that not a thing?
Uh, what do you mean?
I,
I'm
I
lost.
I'm live on YouTube, and I was wondering if I was able to post the link in general.
Go ahead.
I wanted to ask permission first. All right, I'm gonna bounce back out. Need to edit that message. Live on YouTube. There you go. So I'm working with a keyboard that's behind my wheel. Uh, already put up in DRE. Um, okay, so I've advertised it in places as I can. Um, Hopefully, I'll get some viewers. Um, I'll be right back. Okay. All right, we can start. Um, in case I do that again. Um, so I'm starting in, like I said, um, the Siesta Elemento. I forget what track name this is. And we are working on turns. Um, I had a friend of mine come and he said, I had him analyze what was going on with the reason why I couldn't, stay on the track and do turns and stuff. And he said, your stability control and traction control were stopping you. They're fighting. So I've turned those off. I only have ABS on. Damage is off. Tire wear is off. So shall we download it? It is manual transmission. Oh, hang on. I gotta back out. Um, options, controls, access. Okay, that's assigned. I had to trade to a um uh I had to turn on my 900 degree wheel. Um, thank you for yeah, yes, Vroom, and yes, very is probably my favorite car in the default game. Um, let's see, so this is important to me right now because I need to know what gears do what. So max speed on gear one is 50 miles an hour. About max speed on gear two is 80. Gear three is 112. Four is 144. Five is 174, and six is 210. So I can go max speed of 210. Not that I'll achieve that because I'll be going slow for the first two laps, and I think I'll be going slow for the rest of the laps. So for just the first lap, and then I'll start going normal speed. I won't worry about if I spin out on any other turn but the first turn. Once I master the first turn, I'll move on to the second one. I won't worry if I spin out on the first turn. I'll worry for the second, and I won't for the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and so on. Let's go ahead and get it going. So here comes the first turn. It's telling me I need to brake, and based on the map, I need to go a lot slower. About 40 miles an hour for this turn. So I need to achieve 40 miles an hour before I can uh, initiate the turn. Oh, I have automatic transmission on because I'm not worrying about shifting. My bad. That was about 40 miles an hour for that turn. This one, just by the hairpin turn, I'm going to need to slow right down to about 24. I'm not going to remember all these. I can manually override the gears, though. Coming close to the end of the lap, and I'm about to initiate full speed. Okay, that bit right there with the red on the floor is gonna get me every time because I'm not expecting it, even though I've done this track. Okay, I'm starting to think traction control needs to be on for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna back out, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn on traction control and turn on stability control. I know my friend told me to turn them off, but I have a feeling for what I'm doing, I'm gonna need them on. So let's go ahead and turn them on. Just turn them on to factory. See what that does. Oh, hang on. Just turn stability control on. Traction control to factory. So that way I don't spin out like that. Maybe. Okay. Again, I'm not worried about any of these other turns. Uh, I'm just worried about that first turn. After the straight. Just turn up here. Okay, so I can do 40, yeah, 44, 45 miles an hour. Okay, let's move on to the second one. Whoa, too much power. This one's definitely about maybe 40, maybe 35 miles an hour. So I'll try that on the next one. So those two turns are about 60. Second turn. I'm sorry, we're working on the third turn. This turn confuses me. The reason this turn confuses me, and I'm gonna go back right here. How it splits, that will always confuse me. So right here, when I'm sitting here, I'm coming in, I'm braking. It looks like it's a turn like that, like I have to go like this way, but no, it's this way. So I correct myself, and that's how I spin out. Whoa. What the hell? Just decided to go into the side there. Oh shit, that was the turn I did that in. That time that was my fault. I downshifted. I forced it to downshift. Okay, so let's trade chat real quick. The key is to go slow down going in, go deep, then accelerate through. Vroom, vroom. Well, I'll try that. I'll try that in this next corner. So go slow. Okay. I swear I didn't pull over. This was I had my wheel locked. So just to show you those below my tires, there's a blue bar and then three gray bars. I'm not sure what the far right hand side bar is, but the one that's currently blinking red is my brake bar. That's how much I'm braking, and it shows you how much I'm using the brake. Then the green one right there shows you how much I'm pressing the gas pedal. Just a little FYI. The point of this endeavor is to not spin out or crash into a wall. Going in the grass or the sand is next, on top of doing that. Shit! Speaking of crashing into walls, I was too busy talking. Yeah, that was the problem. The brakes were locking up a lot. So my friend told me to turn off any locks. So I'll go out. You're right. I'll go out and I'll check my settings. Wow, minute 39. That's not bad. Um, my best is no, my best is that one. Looks like minute 36. So I'm gonna go into here, go into custom. Traction controls are factory, stability controls. I'm gonna keep that. Tire blankets on. I'm not sure what they do. I'm gonna actually keep on automatic gearbox. ABS is on. I'm gonna turn that to factory. Maybe that might help that because what's also is I think it's just part of the game. Whenever I go into a tight corner, it automatically tries because I've automatic clutch on because I don't have a clutch, so it tries to drift. Well, I'm gonna turn that off. Maybe that's also the problem. So, well, we'll go with that. Uh, we'll change that to clear, no wind, ambient temperature. That works. Track surface optimum. So let's try that. Um, that was my fault. I didn't brake in time. I should have broke right about, you know, I'll go up to it. I should have started braking with the speed I was going. I should have started braking about here. Um, but I didn't. Right now, I'm just testing the brakes. I'm not worried about the turns right now. So that time, that was just a skid. That was the anti-locks. Okay, so they aren't locking up as bad anymore. Um, I guess because the anti-lock brake system was fully on. It was having a problem. Um, and I had traction and all that turned on. So I'll slowly. I messed with the settings. It's this this practice run is about literally just that practice. You know, find the right setup for the game, find the right setup for the car. Um, I'm guessing the blue is clutch because it's an auto clutch. Um, on those bars, and green is uh gas, and I'm guessing the last one is this either the stability or the anti-lock. Um, I don't know. What other gadgets do I have on here that I can use to my advantage? Okay, I can turn onboard status off. Force feedback controller. I'm not getting any feedback. Okay, I turn that up a little bit. Let's see what that does. Yeah, there's my electronics right there. ERS management, ballist. Race position. Okay, so I've turned on everything I can to show me what the car is doing while I am in the turns or on the road. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that one's the anti-lock brakes. I'll put this up here. That is tire skidding. I'm not sure what that is. Again, this turn always gets me. It's that turn. I always forget it's there. Oh, hit the grass. Okay, so I'm gonna take a break from this. We'll do a little something different on the stream. Um, uh, I can't play 7 Days to Die right now because I'm currently needing to move it up to my other rig. Um, and that's a precarious and very delicate thing to do. I need to do it well, not on stream. Um, but I do have an Imperium Galactic Survival server. Um, that I'm playing in. That I'm gonna go ahead and switch to. Um, but this is definitely gonna be a series coming up. Coming up, it is the series now, where I'm sitting here, I'm just, as I'm doing this, I'll be watching the chat for, uh, you know, any tidbits you might have, or just chat. If you just want to chat, you can chat. Um, give me a second. My phone is about to die. Yeah, it's cable charging. All right, so I've done as much as I can without getting outside help, without looking at some tutorials, and I'm not going to do that on stream. So, without further ado, let's see what my fastest lap on this race was. 146. So I didn't beat my time. Okay, so exit, quit to desktop. Let's go ahead and close that, close that. Um, Let me get my wheel off of my desk. So yeah, I am using a wheel and a pedal system. I intend to get a shifter. Um, but let's give you guys a tour of my ship. Um, Please note this server is a private server. You have to be in DRE in order to play, and you have to be a friend. The password isn't just given out. Um, if you are in it, if I find you in there and you aren't, a friend and in the DRE, or just a friend, because we do have some people that are just a friend, um, then uh, you will be kicked. Um, a little side note on how I play. I I will travel to systems, and I traveled 400 light years away from this current position, which is the starting system, to get materials, quote unquote, to get this ship. Not the ship I'm in, the ship's in. Um, the ship that the ship is in is the USS Europa. Um, let me go through the brig. So the USS Europa is a size 24 ship. I am unsure of how many weapons it has because I haven't counted. I haven't really had a really chance to count. But those white dashes you see on the hull are actually retractable turrets. I can't. Let me go ahead and activate them remotely. Haven sector, USS Europa, control panel. So I have positrons, I have rockets, I have lasers, I have miniguns, I have artillery cannons, and laser cannons. The artillery and laser cannons are all right here in between the decks, and artillery is down in the back by the nacelles and up front by the deflector dish. Um, she is huge. Her max jump range is 320 light years away. So in order to get back home, I need to jump to there to jump to there. So I can get 2 jumps and I can get back home because I've set up a base. Um, USS Europa has served me well. It has been in battles. I'll show you. I have a video on it, and I'll show you the video. Easiest way to get in if you are landed on a planet is the ramp. So there's a boarding ramp. But I'm going to go in through the main hangar. There are two side hangars and a captain's yacht hangar. Um, I'll also show you the two vessels, actually the three, four, five vessels I have boarded on this ship. Starting with this one, this is a heavy a high G miner. Um, it had. Let me go ahead and turn on its weapons. The weapon it classed the laser drills as weapons. It also has the industrial multi tool um, to help for deconstructing POIs. It has two seats. Um, one to follow, one to like man a turret, one to drill and mine. It does have. Oh my god. It does have shield capacitors and extenders. It does have shields itself. It has 16,000 shields. It's not meant for combat. I'm going to fill up its uh, fuel. And it does have a turret right there for drone defense. Um, Here is a DRE standard issue Diva. Um, it has heavy lasers. It has what is this? Laser turrets, and I put two extra heavy laser turrets on the back. This one in particular is fully upgraded. Um, because it does come CPU compliant. No auxiliary cores and no quantum cores, but it does need quantum and auxiliary cores for the upgrades. So let me just take a blueprint of it as it is. Um, Upgraded. Um, so without further ado, we'll go ahead and go inside here. This because this one has an interior. Um, right here, you you that, and it opens up a drone bay. You sit there and you go up and you hit F5, and you can launch your drone. Your drone can go a decent ways away from you before it loses. Like right here, I'm losing connection to my drone. I have about a few more feet. So basically, to the other end of the hangar, from the middle, you know, you have some drone range. Um, it seats three. I can put another seat right here in front of this harvest controller, and I put another one here in front of the armor locker on the side, right where my crosshair is. So it can seat five. It's actually meant to seat five, but I took the two seats out. Um, let's go ahead and power her up. Yeah, this is for the quantum cores. This is where all the quantum cores go. There's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight quantum cores. Um, there is. I have upgraded the shields to it's a very rare shield. It's called progenitor shields. They're the best shields in the game. Um, in here are shield capacitors. They increase the shield's capacity to hold uh, shield juice. Because I can't think of the right word. And here are the chargers. Shield chargers will increase the charge rate at each one at the cost of the other. Here's the main core. This gets destroyed. The ship is basically useless. These are your basic tree, CPUs, and what I mean by that is you start out with a core, and you can your core only for, and it depends on what size ship. But a CV and an HV or a hover vessel and a small vessel with just a core, the little thing, little cool looking thing in the middle here. Let me get my weapon out to point. Right here is about 6,000 CPU. But then you add all of these, the extender improved and advanced, and there's probably another improved behind it. Um, because you can have one basic, two improved, and four advanced CPU extenders. Those will give you close to I want to say uh, I'm not sure for a CPU for a hover vessel or a small vessel or a capital vessel for that matter. I just know it increases it, and then these guys decrease the amount of CPU being used. So say you're using 600,000 CPU, each one of these reduces it by a certain number, and I have four of them. Um, I have also increased the amount of reactors um, on board to accommodate the fact that I have more gear on it. This up here is a working display. It's in low power mode. Thrusters are off. It's landed. Turrets and cannons are disabled. But if I was to go here and turn all of those on with that off, all it will show is landed because everything's online. With everything online, I'm using 16% of my power. Let's go ahead and turn everything on. Actually, let's keep it on. And I just turn on low power mode. I'm using 9%, and that's the shields doing that. If I was to turn off the shields, I'm using 6. Thrusters on. The rest of it's being used by other things than the like all the other components in the ship. So let's go ahead and turn this ship off. Um, the force shield stays because it uses minor power, so it doesn't really take much. So that's the two ships in the hangar bay. You have doors to hell, and by doors to hell I mean you will fall um, until well you'll just keep falling if you don't turn on your jetpack. It's a jetpack in space, but a jump jet in atmosphere. Let's go and shut that door. Let's go through the main door here. Um, in here is a remote pilot. Um, remote pilot is used for when, say, you just came in from here, you run across here. Oh, I need to get to the bridge. You see how high that elevator is? It's going to take you a bit. You come in here, you have full control of the ship. See, I'm able to move it. Um, but oh, there is a med bay over here. Let me put my weapon away. It has a full med bay here. All the medical equipment needed to heal anything and everything. And O2. You got some cargo up here, and you got say your small ship needs some more ammo, like the Diva does. The Diva needs a certain ammo. I can make it with the small constructors. I just haven't set them up yet. Um, hey, here's another elevator that only goes up to deck 7. There's um, there are 9 decks. The ninth deck being the deck with the boarding ramp. Deck 8 is the hangar, which you've seen. Deck 7, auxiliary generator room. So there are one, two. Oops, hang on, I'm getting radiated in here. So one, two advanced, and one small in here. But there's more generators around than you can shake a stick at. Let's go into the device menu and I'll show you. Devices. So I'll just type reactor. Oh, I'm only showing two fusion reactors. Let's see. So there are one, two, three, four, five, six, seven large generators and two advanced generators. All those give me basic power, but there's not enough power there to um, warrant anything. The main bit of power comes from a different room. I'll show you in a bit. Shield bay. So you have the large shield base, the small shield base, hangar passage, landing pad, multi-purpose room, and storage room all in one. See, you have three different ways. This is a loop, and this goes into the shield arrays. So you have the charger array, and you have a charger array, and a capacitor array, and a capacitor array, a capacitor. Come on. And a capacitor. So there's two chargers and a capacitor. So two chargers and four capacitors. Those are the biggest shield arrays. Those boost the shields. Let's go ahead and go in here. Here's a multi-purpose room. There's another one on the other side. I won't bother showing you because it's just the same thing. Um, and here is a another elevator. Um, that only went from here and it goes down to the main hangar bay. So that's what's called the main passage. Up here is the landing pad. Um, Actually, right here's a fuel tank room. This was a multi-purpose room, but I converted it into a fuel tank room. Your landing pad's right here. Um, I'm gonna be moving the repair bay up here, so if anything needs to be repaired, it can be repaired on the dock here, and I can go down into the hangar and uh, start the repair. So let me go back down to saucer access, and we'll go back to the central elevator. Go up one deck to deck 5, core room. This is the important room. Um, this is aligned with Xenosteel, or I mean Xeno material, because these cores cannot be, and these core advanced CPU extenders and all that can't be destroyed. I am. You see this? You see the CPU usage is at 6,185. Sorry, 6,185,500 and 52 of 6,500,000. I am close to maxing out my power, my CPU usage, and you can see my power here is 1.3 million 1.3 megawatts, not million megawatts. Jesus Christ. I'm only using 27 kilowatts, I kill my thrusters. That's one. That's 1%, and then I start killing all of these turrets. I can sit here indefinitely. I'm using 10 kilowatts out of the 1.3 megawatts I was using. But back to the cores. These are auxiliary cores. They. What are you? I thought I saw you. I had a visitor from the. It's and his species is a cat that's getting into mischief. You want your window, don't you? But your window's being blocked by my AC unit. Sorry. I have a personal AC unit in my room, and it's attached to the window, and he wants in the window because there's sun. He's not getting in there. And so above these CPU, these auxiliary cores, is quantum cores. You can only find those in progenitor space. These I am borrowing just to get the ship running. I have promised that I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 quantum CPU extenders from progenitor space, and get the supplies and the progenitor tech pieces for my progenitor shield, and I'll give them to the clan. But I have to mine them because I have spawned them in. So I don't play as normally. I don't wait until I farmed it. If I needed it, I'll get it, and then I'll if it's like a resource like iron and stuff like that, I will scout out a decent amount before I will even think about spawning in. I only spawned this ship in because I had scouted out outwards of 400 light years uh, from the starting position. Um, so I make it fair with the way I do it. What's this? It's the back of the core room. Oh, fluff. That's all it is. In here, there is a shower for a reason. You see how it says purging radiation, restore normal temperature, and a fire? Well, there's a fusion core. But beneath my mini map and above where it says burning bridges, it says 71 degrees Fahrenheit and 0.00 rads of radiation. 1,400 degrees Fahrenheit and 88 degrees. So sorry, 88 rads. Taking a shower reduces radiation. What do you want, kitty cat? Um, where is the? There's that. Where's the elevator at? Core room. Elevator. Okay. Deck 4. Medium shield base. So here you have where the cause um the fusion reactors are where most of my power outcome is coming from. It takes up two decks. But these right here are capacitor banks and recharge arrays, as well as couplings and all that. So you have the small, medium, and large versions of the chargers and the capacitors. If I go into the P menu again and I go into devices and I go ahead and I'll close everything and I'll go into defense, there are 4 large shield capacitors, 4 large shield chargers, 4 capacitor arrays, 4 capacitor banks, and 2 shield charger arrays. Um, that is all boosting the. I think it's 10,000. What's up, buddy? I know you want. I'm live, buddy. You want my cat wants pets. You're interrupting my stream. I'm also say hi to the stream, Charlie. Give me a moment. All right. So that's medium shield banks. Deck 3, saucer B, um, captain's yacht, officer's room, recreation area, and solar room 1. I won't be showing you solar room 1 because all it is a room with solar panels. Recreation room, uh, and you go straight through the recreation room. You have a pool here. At least what they tried to do is a pool, and you have an officer's quarters, where then you can also put hang on. That's where that goes. I've been looking for that. I deleted the block by accident. Um, but uh, a solar panel goes here and there. Um, so this is just an upgrade room right there. And in here is bathroom. I mean, it's a bathroom counter. It has your amenities right here: shower and a toilet, which does flush, and a bed, and a wardrobe to put your shit in. Um, yes, the exact same thing on the other side: a bed and a wardrobe to put your shit in. Um, but you go through here, and you see attached to the ceiling is uh my captain's yacht. On the planet, it's a lot harder to get into. The reason I sat is so that noise would go away. Um, so, um, I just wanted to show you this thing. Uh, it's not meant. I haven't upgraded it yet, so it's not exactly finished. So actually, I'll do a separate video on the captain's yacht. So that's with the captain yacht. You only got to see the back side of it, but that's what it looks like. Um, sauce and main. This is where most of everything is. You got production. You got hydroponics. You move this. So you got production, hydroponics, pentaxid enrichment, which pentaxid fuels the shields and uh, um, the warp drive. You got holodeck. You got sick bay, infirmary, which I don't know the difference. You got a cafeteria, You got crew quarters A and B, warp drive, and main shield. And straight ahead is actually bridge access. Um, so over here, I'll show you while I'm picking. So these things are they're greenhouses basically, and they grow a lot more fruit and you know plants in them um, than what if I was just to plant each individual seed as a seed. I can use X amount of seeds and make one of these that takes up a 3x3 area, which is one of these lights in the middle. That these are growing lights, and without those, the plants don't grow. Um, Pentaxid enrichment. It's just a room with pentaxid in it. Um, so I'm growing my own pentaxid supply. It's not as efficient, but it does, give me some extra um, time to um, do this. Like if I was to do that, plant's not growing because there's not enough light. After that turns off. Um, Put this in the fridge so it preserves. Thoink, 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 thoink. Not that I need to put the pentaxid in there, but I put it in there because why not? Um, you see, I've kind of started out pretty well. I got a good garden growing. Um, Production. There is 10. Um, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2 downstairs in the hangar. Um, Constructors of various kinds. Um, I'm sorry, these are deconstructors, so there's not 10. Well, where I got 10 from, I'm not sure. Um, but there are 4 um, advanced constructors, the best constructors you can have. Um, and you have the deconstructors, which you can deconstruct blocks and get the raw materials out of them. Um, so I'm sorry, 6 constructors. I can't count. Um, so that's production. Um, Sick bay. It's like the one downstairs. You have everything you need to heal yourself of anything bad or harmful. All of these do something that heals you. Holodeck. They they Now I'm not sure if this is accurate, but they did the Vulcan High Command or the Vulcan High Council, and it looks all right. I say it like that because I'm not sure what it's supposed to look like. So if you do, give me a comment section below. You know, consider the fact that this is a game with limited blocks. Um, so I'll show you the magic behind it. It's a button. There's no actual projection. Those are actual blocks that are in my ship. It's just that white box is literally all it is to it. Cafeteria. The cafeteria is that's a mess hall. You can come in, you eat. Um, it has your toilet there in case you need it. And I think there's another one here. Yeah. Um, there's seating up here. There's no storage down here. There's no really function of this uh um area. This is supposed to recreate the replicators. Um, these two blocks right here, there, and there are supposed to represent the replicators. There's really nothing down there of worth to see. Um, Looks like I need to fix something. Um, Here's more officers' quarters. It's the same thing on the other side. Um, this toilet. Um, Here's your shield room. A small one, anyway. Yeah, it has a big one and a small one. Um, so here is. I'm just gonna show you on the other side, which is why I'm getting out. Here is um another shuttle. Um, that's that the end letter is supposed to be a D for the ANCC 1701D. The Enterprise, when we left space dock, loaned us two shuttles. That's what I'm going with. Um, so I intend to change those letters into the registry for this ship, which I don't know what it is actually. It says on the side of their cells. Here's the other side of production, and I'm not sure what this room's supposed to be. But I'm gonna go ahead and pause right here for a second. I do need to use the restroom, so I will be right back. Okay, so now it's time for the bridge. So there are three bridges. The one you saw in the hangar. Um, what's on this side? Oh, there's four bridges. There's the secure bridge. It's kind of like the battle bridge on the Enterprise. Oh, this bridge is more fortified. Um, but a couple good shots from the back, and this blast door block, which has a lot of health, will uh, blow. Um, it's not really more fortified. But you have that bridge. and you have this bridge. First, the transporter room. Boom. Transporter room. It's actually not too bad of a thing. Captain's quarters. More of a luxurious uh um setup. Um, would have liked windows, but didn't get any. Got science lab. Has a specimen with a specimen. Like a reaction chamber room. Um, so that's deck one. Deck two. Go to the bridge. Go up a single deck. Um, and here's the main bridge. I'll go ahead and activate red alert. Show you. Um, that's in battle mode. Um, Now the view screen does work. So you saw all the little buttons on here. There should be something right where my little red thing is underneath artillery cannons. So let me go ahead and go to this and turn on artillery cannons. And it says deployed. Um, that goes for all of the weapons. See, I left one unchecked just so you can see the cannons are a deployable cannon, and the turrets are just that, they're turrets. And the drone defense is also a turret. You can see it in the background. Running lights on, shield off. Right now, the ship has 202,225 shield points of a possible base count of um, 10,000. That's what all of these couplings and arrays and banks and chargers and capacitors do. They increase shit. Um, and then there's one last bridge. It's called the first person bridge. Basically, if you want to fly in first person, this is the bridge to do it in. So, this switch here opens and closes the view screen. Um, I try and keep it closed. Um, because I use the bottom bridge below it. Right here, I use this one. Unless I'm in a pinch and I use the hangar one. Um, so that's the USS Europa. Uh, she is in close to endgame status. I don't have everything. And I definitely don't have all of the turrets I want on it. Um, while her armament requirements are quite high, um, I could turn almost all of these turrets into heavy turrets. Um, What is it though? Okay, these ones can't. But these positrons can, as well as the ones on the bottom. Uh, so, yeah, that's the USS Europa. It only has the long range sensors, but the long range acts as short range. Um, I'm apparently starving. Um, but let me go ahead and move this. Gonna have to move a ship. I forget which one. No, I won't. In case he's not fully on. This was built in a time where um you could have two repair bays. Um, repair bay and oh yeah, shut up. I'm gonna deploy the repair oh, is there already a repair thing? I'm gonna go through the blocks to get down to the hangar to see if there is a repair. Yes, there is. Whoops, I deleted a block. That's okay. Something I wanted. I wanted sensors for capital ships. Repair. Okay. Did that do any difference to? Nope, it did not. Yeah, so I could shut that running, but I saw that not running. Um, so, all right, that's set up. Um, I've been on for a total of an hour and a half. Um, I'm gonna need to get off. Uh, I got stuff I need to do in real life. Um, it's more importantly, I got a room to clean before mom gets home. I just figured I'd play some Assetto Corsa, which I will be playing more of. You might be seeing me stream later tonight, um, or um, tomorrow. Um, playing some Imperium, uh, and we're gonna be kitting this ship out. Um, I'm the game master. That doesn't mean I get to do anything and everything. I do it fairly, but I do have some leeway. Um, I'm more of an explorer. I like exploring worlds, but I like doing it in a way that I can actually defend myself should I jump into a system and I need to start, shooting. Um, and I don't want weak shields, which is what I don't have, which is why I needed those quantum extenders because of the shield and all of the upgrades and all that. I was lucky when I pasted it in that it didn't go boom. So, without further ado, um, I'm gonna log off. Um, again, more Assetto Corsa, more Imperium to come. You have a good one, and see you on the next one.